Hello, my name is TAIWO, and this is Yearbook. I have Nicole, my friend, with me. Can you introduce yourself? The way you would like
Hi.
to introduce yourself.
What does that mean? Hey, I'm Nicole. I'm a writer and storyteller
And founder of Write
and
Good Stories.
founder of Write Good Stories, a storytelling studio and development lab for writers.
Awesome. So let's just get right into it. What one lesson did 2024 teach you about yourself?
2024 taught me that I am really good at what I do.
I love it. You want to say more?
Yeah.
Okay. How has moving back changed you this year? I know you moved back last year.
I think it has just given me more confidence. It has shown me that when you move with God, you cannot fail.
What's the most memorable moment you experienced this year?
Most memorable moment, I think, was the
Sorry.
Write Good workshop. We had a workshop for writers, and I think just having a physical space, as you would know, we're sitting in Polygon, it just changes things. So seeing writers like coming up with stories, developing ideas, really enjoying themselves and thriving in such a beautiful space, I think that was really memorable for me because it just felt like a dream come true.
What was your best month this year?
My best month this year, maybe August.
What happened in August?
I went to London on holiday, and we surprised my sister for her 40th birthday. And my sister is very much like she takes care of everyone. So to see everyone take care of her, it was actually just so beautiful.
Nice. Who made the biggest impacts on your life this year?
I really have to think about that. I would say it wasn't just one person. I would say like all of my friends who are in pursuit of their dreams really impacted me. So I would say you're one of the people just
Oh,
like going after what you want and actually doing it. I feel like there's so many people who were active this year and like relentless pursuing their goals. So I feel like that really impacted me, just seeing people put their money where their mouth is.
amazing. Thank you for the compliment. Who was the most, what was the most meaningful conversation you had this year and with who? Do you remember?
Oh gosh, most meaningful conversation. Um, I don't know that. I don't know. I can't think off the top of my head of the most meaningful conversation, but the most meaningful sermon that I heard this year was called "The Problem with the Promise," and it was talking about how people look for God's promises and they want Him to give what He's promised. But when you're chasing after the promise, sometimes you can get the promise without the presence. So if you have the promise of God without the presence of God, then you can still experience the deepest lows. So I think it was a big lesson for me this year that chase the presence, not the promise. The presence is the promise.
Uji. It means deep. Um, is there, if you could give your January self an advice, if you have to go back in time, what would you have said to yourself?
Save more. Don't buy that artwork.
Really?
You're not yet rich enough to be a collector.
You were on a collecting spree.
I was. Yeah.
What's one thing that happened this year to you that was not shared on the internet?
I froze my eggs.
That's too big for you to just say in one sentence.
Yeah, I froze my eggs. I went to a fertility clinic. I did the whole IVF thing. I injected myself. They extracted my eggs. They're in a freezer in Lucky Phase 1.
Wow.
Yeah.
Are you happy about the decision?
Yes. Yes. Because like when you're in your mid 30s, we're gonna say mid, not late, okay?
Late.
When you're in your mid 30s, there's this pressure, and I just didn't really want to have it at the back of my head, like what if, what if? So I think that just eliminated that pressure for me. Yeah.
Happy you did that. One thing you're leaving behind in 2024.
I'm leaving behind procrastination. It's something that has always just held me back and just slowed me down. I feel like procrastination is really the thief of purpose. So in 2025, if I have an idea, I just want to do it. I just want to go forth and do it and not leave things till tomorrow or when I feel better or when I think it's the right time. Just do it.
What was your favorite film this year?
That's really difficult. One, because I have a really bad memory.
Okay.
And two, because I have a thing with favorites. But I know the movie that I enjoyed and I still remember, like, there are two films that I really enjoyed watching. One, Blink Twice.
Is that Nigerian?
No.
Okay.
Was this supposed to be a Nigerian film?
No.
Okay.
Feel free.
Blink Twice,
okay.
Channing Tatum, directed by Zoe Kravitz. I just enjoyed watching it. It was a roller coaster of a film. And then Rebel Ridge on Netflix with that black guy that people wondered how he existed. This black guy with green eyes that was just like yum. But the movie wasn't about him being young. The movie was like a serious movie. He was like,
but you were distracted by the young.
Of course, but it was a good film.
Is there a specific goal or project you're looking forward to next year?
Yes, I'm directing my first film next year.
Yeah.
It's called Tennis Lessons, and I'm really excited.
It's called
Tennis Lessons.
Tennis Lessons.
Yeah.
Watch out for that.
Grab your copy now.
What's your prediction for yourself next year? What do you think will happen to you next year?
I think I'm going to get a book deal next year.
Wow.
Yeah.
I am rooting for that to
Thank
happen.
you.
I'm rooting for that to happen. Do you have favorite songs this year?
So I just got my Spotify Wrapped.
Yeah.
And my favorite song, according to Spotify, is Spirit Chant by Victoria Orenze.
Yeah.
And then I Will Pray by Ebuka Songs, and then He Fights for Me. Like my favorite, when I saw my Spotify,
Victoria Orenze and then Ashake as well.
When I saw my Spotify map, I was like, girl, you really held on to God this year.
It was a God year.
It was a God year. It was a God year. Yeah.
Will it be that way in 2025?
For sure. Presence over promise.
Okay, thank you, Nicole.
You're welcome, TAIWO. My name is Nicole Asinugo. I am a writer, and this is my yearbook.